Hello, Pooh. Yes, it's me. Could you pull me out? That is, if it's not too much trouble, of course. You don't have to if you don't want to. Thank you, Pooh. Thank you, other you. You know, floating along out there, it seemed like something was missing. And something's still missing. Let's see. Yep, lost it again. Wonder where it went this time. It's not much of a tail, though I'm sort of attached to it. But I don't know why anybody'd look for it. Probably won't find it anyway. That looks familiar. It's not much of a tail, but it's mine. Thanks, everyone. I think Pooh wants to swing. I'd better build my house where Pooh won't land on it. Looking for sticks to build my house again.
Kinda scary. Could have been somewhere else. Here, Sora.
Coins may get you some things, but talking to me is free. If that squirter shoots water, kindly point it away from me. Guess you aren't tired of me yet. Don't suppose you've asked Pooh if there's anyone like Christopher Robin who could help. I suppose we could do that little dance again, if you can call what I do dancing. A picture from a camera will last longer, if that's what you want. You seem to be finding some nice pictures. I'm sure Christopher Robin will be grateful to you. Not much of a fan of woozles myself. Not sure why you'd want to trap one. I saw a pumpkin once that was about that shade. That's all. It's a fanciful look, no question. Another visit. Guess you don't mind having me around. That's it. My tail. Kind of you to return it. Though I suppose it was of more use wherever it was. I guess you must be well read. You're wearing it, you see. Glad you haven't wandered off yet. Looks like a duck. Don't think it actually is, though. That hat's pretty small for a shelter, but it does give you some shade. I've heard of cameras. They draw pictures, or something like that. If you were looking for Eeyore, you found me. Going this long without a tail makes it hard to say the good part of goodbye. So long. You can come back if you like. I won't mind. You're wearing something new. I'm sure it suits you. Maybe that wand you got's magic, but I wouldn't count on it. Thanks for taking the time. You seem to be ambitious. That's not for everyone. A baton can make you look like a leader, which some folks enjoy. Thanks for helping me find my tail. Hats have their place, I imagine. Makes my day just getting to see you. I wouldn't mind sailing if it weren't for all the water. I don't mind waiting for someone like Christopher Robin. Makes all the difference. Don't think I've ever had a nicer hug. Don't think I could have too many tacks. Most likely will lose my tail again anyway. Pooh Bear said he found something interesting. Suppose we should find out what it is. Goodbye, and say hello to Tigger for me when you find him. Those clothes are real fancy. Careful not to tear 'em. Even if you were a real pirate, I wouldn't hold it against you. If you've never been to the 100-Acre Wood, it's close by. And there's a party for Pooh Bear. Don't worry about me. Flowers probably weren't a good idea anyway. Looks like you've practiced. Kinda mysterious. Tall hat, too. Signing things takes practice. This'll be good practice. That shirt is just your size. Nobody makes anything my size. Not much in the mood for hip hooray or fiddle-dee-dee. Tigger might be, though. He usually is. That picture you're wearing must be a friend of yours. Of course I don't have a tack, and tacks are important for attaching tails. Don't suppose you could find one of those, too. Cheers. Well, I don't suppose you'd want to give me another hug. Goodbye. Not sure what's good about it, though. You've been bouncing quite a bit. Tigger would be proud. I'll try to keep up. Once you've done it all, you can still come visit me. Let's just rest a while. Only someone like Christopher Robin would be any good at attaching my tail. Suppose I'll just have to wait. Don't usually have an occasion to dance. Haven't seen you in quite a while. Not that I blame you. It's the best signature I could manage. I don't know much about hats, but I think you're wearing one. If you yell into that cone, you never know who might hear you. It's nice to know you have friends. Everyone should. You may not have done a lot, but you've done more than me. I'm Eeyore. Thanks for noticing me. Flowers for me to give to Pooh? Well, that's awfully kind of you. Guess I'm pretty lucky having you for a new friend. I understand. Tacks can wait. If you enjoy bouncing, you might want to meet Tigger over in the 100-acre wood. Just head to the red wooden barn. If you hold that scope up to your eye, you might see something. You tell me. That picture looks a bit like Tigger, but then again, not. You're wearing something new. Looks nice. Probably be the only one at the party without a present for Pooh. Never mind. It's happened before. It'll happen again. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead and enjoy yourself. I won't say goodbye. I'll just say good luck. Hope you wanted all those coins. I'm sure you'll spend 'em wisely. That's not the sort of thing a donkey would wear, but what is? Wear that, and others will expect you to be important, which you probably are. You got a new coat. I've just got this bluish-gray one, same as always. If you've never seen the 100-acre wood, you might want to go to the red wooden barn. You'll find your way from there. You look real nice. I'm impressed. Expect most will be. Might be nice if we just sit here together. Some say blue is my color. I'm not sure why. Green's a fine color. There's plenty of it around. That's real kind of you. I had an itch. You must be one of Rabbit's friends and relations. Seems like everyone's wearing interesting decorations. Maybe I should consider it. Those ears might catch on. Who knows? You have a mane. There's something we have in common. Suppose we could try and look like we're resting. Usually I'd swish my tail to say goodbye, but I guess I won't. And you brought company. That must be nice. You've done a lot of things. That's just how you are. Heard you got a fishing pole. I could tell you about the one that got away, but that would be all of 'em. The big birthday party's starting soon. It sure would be nice of you to join us. Seems like we've been to a lot of parties for Pooh now. Don't suppose there'd ever be a party for me. Sure meant a lot to everyone having you at the birthday party. I know it meant a lot to me. How about a little scratch on the top of my head? Thanks again for putting my tail back where it belongs. It's kind of a happy thing, if you care to think about it. That might be a good thing to wear when it rains, which it usually does. That was fun. Thanks. You look different, clothing-wise, I mean. I bet that squirter shoots water. Makes sense if you want to get things wet. Shoes are very sensible if you have feet. Dandelions are yellow. They seem to do all right. It's nice right here, but over in the 100-acre wood, I hear it's kinda blustery today. Those shoes are almost like horseshoes, which I don't have, seeing as I'm not a horse. The stripes are nice. Tigger would like them. That's a tack, all right. Just the kind for reattaching my tail. You've changed hats. Guess you must not have liked the last one. I'll try my best. Whatever you catch with that fishing pole, I hope it's something you want. Wanted to thank you again for getting my tail reattached. So here it is. Thanks. That thing on your head sparkles in the sunshine. Suppose that's the point. Yup, it's Pooh's birthday. That'll be nice for him. You seem to like doing things. That's good. Probably should do more, though. Pink's nice, especially for bows. I'm still here, likely to be for some time. Thanks for asking. Not many do. Whatever you're wearing on your wrist, I've never seen one before. I suppose I could decorate my legs too. Wouldn't want to draw attention, though. Out of all the things to wear, you chose that. It suits you. I can't fly, but you might sometime. Then again, you might not. You've sure been a big help. Everyone says so. You got new shoes. Suppose your feet got bigger. I'm seeing spots, but I don't suppose there's reason to worry this time. Hat's rather tall. You can't miss it. Sure am glad you came around. You haven't got too many coins, but you'll always have more than me. Those glasses make you look real smart. Not that you aren't already. I'll be going to Pooh Bear's party soon. Head to the red wooden barn if you want to join me. Those clothes look perfect for running around, which you might like to do. You look a little blue. Happens to me all the time. As honey cakes go, those are fine ones. Probably should bring 'em to Piglet. Oh, that's nice. Those trousers are a fine color, if that's important. Suppose treasure hunts are exciting, if you like that sort of thing. Can't imagine needing any more tacks than this. Thanks. And this is for you. Thought you should have it. You look like you're on your way to a party. Hope you have fun. You found more tacks and brought 'em to me. You didn't have to, but I'm glad you did. I'd appreciate any others you come across. Last time we moved around in a circle. I wouldn't mind doing that again. You must be the outdoor type. That's good, since you're outdoors. Looks like you've done almost everything. Not sure I'll catch up. You can holler into that loud cone. I won't mind. That hat gives you a cheerful sort of look. I hope you didn't stick yourself putting on that star. I suppose I could change my tail for a new model, but I'm kind of attached to this one. Boots, you must be expecting rain. I know Christopher Robin wears those when he goes to sleep. So night-night. Well, that made today brighter. Sorry, not much of a fan of honey cakes. Prefer thistles myself. Not a sophisticated hat, but you must enjoy it. I'd swish my tail to say farewell. That is, if I had a tail. I've got a bow, too. Mine's pink. A picture of a duck. Seen quite a few of 'em around. It's considerate of you to visit me so often. Not everyone would. Christopher Robin will like to know that he's so popular. This is kinda fun. Thistles are about that color. They're my favorite. Now you try to look like me. Wearing that seems no one will know who you are. Maybe that's the idea. It may not be the most famous name in your book, but it's sincere. Did you happen to find the tack for my tail? I'd like to put it back where it belongs. That thing on your wrist looks complicated. Probably isn't, though. Suppose you're looking for Tigger. It's a popular thing to do. I guess your friend must be busy. Happens to me all the time. I collected some flowers for Pooh's birthday, but a blustery wind blew 'em away. It figures. Don't suppose you could help me find some more. Glad to know you still like my company. There you are. I wasn't worried. Can't be gloomy when you get a hug like that. Thanks. That was a good hug. Heard you got yourself a wand. Could be magic, I suppose. You look a bit like a firefly. I enjoy fireflies. Hard to be gloomy when you're wearing all those flowers. Pooh's looking for a message in a bottle? Suppose it might be nice of you to help him. Nice clothes. You should be proud. I'm Eeyore, but you probably know that already. Not too many people come to see me. You're different. Thanks. Not sure if you've been around, but I haven't seen you. Until now. Building a trap to catch a woozle, huh? Mighty brave of Piglet to try. Yes, you're a lot like Christopher Robin. Don't suppose you'd want to tack my tail back on. Thanks. It's not much of a tail, but I'm sort of attached to it. Suppose now we just need someone like Christopher Robin. Yep, someone like him is always best at reattaching my tail. If you happen upon Pooh, you might want to ask him if he's seen anyone to fit the bill. You're wearing decorations. I suppose my tail's kind of a decoration. Or not. Didn't realize this was a formal occasion. Suppose I'm underdressed as usual. I keep losing the presents and my tail. Thanks for helping. You have fur and a tail now. Welcome to the club. There's a party for Pooh Bear today. If you go to the red wooden barn, you can see for yourself. Don't suppose you've got any more tacks. Probably too much to ask. That spyglass you got could be useful. Not sure for what, though. Pooh Bear's looking for you. Thought you might want to know. You're awfully nice. I like nice. An explorer should find plenty to keep busy at around here. You could just copy me, I suppose. I think green's a fine color. Not that you asked me. Seems I've lost my tail. Bound to happen. Usually does. Well, if you see it, and it's not too much of a bother, I'd appreciate getting it back. Hope to see you soon. At the party, that is. Don't go to any trouble looking for my tail. but if you meet someone, you might ask if they've seen it. I'm Eeyore. Hope that's who you wanted to see. I'm not one for climbing trees. I'll sit under 'em, though. Just passing by, I guess. It sounds like a party. Don't remember being invited, though. It's always good to know you have friends. Thanks for being mine. I've lost track of the time. Not that it matters. You seem to have a lot of energy. It must be useful. This is a pleasant sort of corner. I'm just keeping an eye on it. I don't mind having a visitor, if you don't mind visiting. Just here minding my own business. I'm still at this same spot. Doesn't seem to be a reason to move. Good day, if it is a good day, which I doubt. Honey is all right, if you don't mind the bees. Things to do. It must make the day go fast. Come on over. Today's better than most. Awful lot of activity. Must be important. You didn't have to come back, but you did. Seems like folks enjoy being here. I guess it's all right. There's talk of a party. I might go. Not sure I'm invited, though. I won't mind if you walk over this way. There's room for more. I'm not much of one for loud noises. I feel a little more cheerful now that you're here. Hope it lasts. It might be nice to talk to someone. Don't feel obliged, though. If you're the athletic type, Tigger can keep up with you. Not sure that I can. If you're gonna say something, I suppose this is the time. I'm not as gloomy as you might think. I'm just observant. The time just flies by, doesn't it? If I seem a little down, no need to worry. This is one of my good days. I'd appreciate it if no one bounces me into the river. I've been there. So that's where those come from. Pretty, as such things go. Well, I'd show you my house, but it fell down. Happens all the time. Looks like you're headed to Pooh Bear's party. Maybe I'll see you there. If I go. Kinda pretty. It's a friendly sort of place, if that's important to you. Now I'm wet. Not that I wanted to be. Lot of folks. Probably none of 'em here to see me, though. Guess nap time's over. I don't run fast, or much at all, but I'm glad others can. It's as good a time for talking as any, I suppose. Nice visit, so far. Don't see any storm clouds. Yet. Tigger mostly bounces. I don't usually mind, but he did bounce me into the river. Go ahead. I don't bite. There are lots of places I could go, but this one suits me, and others might not. If you head to the Red Barn, you can find your way to the 100-acre wood. I think there might be a party. Hope I was smiling. I wanted to. It's a pretty sort of day, if you look at it kinda squinty-like. If there's a party for Pooh Bear, I should probably think of looking for a present. I hope my tail's still attached. It's a little hard for me to look myself. Take your time. There's plenty of it. Wasn't expecting that to happen. You don't have to keep me company, but you can. It's good to have goals. I think I'll stay here for a while longer. As folks go, you're very sweet. I heard that. Not a bad party, as those things go. Sounds like everybody's in a good mood. Or just about. Outlook is sunny, if anybody's interested. It's not a cloudburst, but it's impressive. A lot of folks are heading to the 100-acre wood. Must be for the party. Hope I'm not bothering you. You don't bother me. I can't explain it, but I like it. Must have been something I said. I'll be right here. No need to worry. I'm ready when you are. A picture of me. Hope you'll keep it. Hardly anybody comes to see me, but I'm not one to complain. I hope it's in focus. I was moving. I'm just here standing by. Until somebody objects, that is. You might want to keep those. I don't need any. If you hear rumors of a surprise party, it's probably not for me. So much for a quiet day. Pay no attention to me. No one does. I'm ready to be sociable, if you are. Nobody tells me what to do. Nobody tells me much of anything. I'm not much of a subject, but it's your picture. Thanks for visiting me. Makes my day a little less gloomy. Of all the folks I've met, you stand out. I don't know where all these paths lead, but I can tell you how to get here. Not that that helps you much. You probably have a lot of friends. Hope I'm one of them. You look like you're having fun. I hope you've got the energy for it. That's a good way to wet things down, if anything needs it. I'd say Pooh has enough honey. For today, at least. All the commotion doesn't bother me much. Looked like fireflies. I enjoy fireflies. Other places to go, huh? I understand. Just speak up if you want to. I'm not claiming this spot, just sitting on it. You can join me. If you ever play Pooh Sticks, here's my advice. Drop your stick in a twitchy kind of way. Works every time. Glad I decided to go to the party. Now I can go back to staying here a while longer. Piglet may be small, but he does all right. Stick around, and something is bound to happen. Maybe. Not many others like to eat thistles. That's all right. More for me. You can just stare at me. I don't mind. I was hoping you'd come by. Next time, grow some thistles if you can. If you brought me something, thanks. If you didn't, that's all right. I'm flattered that you want my picture. Owl talks an awful lot. Doesn't really say much, though. Did you float around, too? If I have my choice, I'd rather stay here on the ground. Thanks for being nice. It's thoughtful of you. Pooh Bear's a good friend, even if his head is filled with fluff. Maybe that's why. I don't want to take up anybody's time. If I had some cheese, I could have thistles and cheese. If I had thistles. Don't worry, I'm not sad. Just a little gloomy. There's a difference. It's all right. I don't know what to say either. Suppose I might as well stand here a little while longer. Guess that's what make-believe looks like. Kinda blustery, wasn't it? Seems to have calmed down now. Come on over and talk. I don't mind. Nope, no one missed that. I think there may be a party for Pooh Bear, but I doubt I'll be invited. Looks like you made your way back again. I figured you might. If you see any thistles, let me know. They're my favorite thing to eat. Everybody sounds excited. Not that I'm complaining. Whether you were looking for me or not, you found me. So far, I'd say you're the quiet type. Don't pay any attention to me. Nobody ever does. I doubt there'll be a better time to visit. Sunny day. Probably won't rain. Bees are all right, if you don't mind the stinging. So you're in a hurry. Too bad. Plenty of sunshine, but everybody stays in the shade. Seems a bit of a waste to me. I might stay here for days, weeks, months. Who knows? My house is made of sticks and twigs. I guess you'd say it's unbuilt at the moment. Can't say as I was expecting that. If I lose my tail again, I hope somebody lets me know. I'd ask, how do you do? But I'm not sure what it is you do. This seems to be the sort of place folks like to go. Bad luck. I'd know it anywhere. Think nothing of it. Nobody ever does. My tail's missing too. Not that anybody cares. This might be the wrong kind of surprise. Oh well, it figures. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Surprise. So, my tail turned up after all. Thanks. Oh dear. Oh well, win some, lose some. I should know. Not sure a surprise is such a good thing. I suppose if anyone would, it'd be Pooh. Don't everybody make a fuss on my account. It's not much of a tail, but I'm sort of attached to it.